Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic, WWE 318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my Fastlane 2019, not review, but predictions. I almost twisted my words there for a second, but it's time for my predictions, not my review, for Fastlane 2019. But with my Elimination Chamber 2019 brief review / rundown. So there's your little tongue twistery of a title for the video. But anyways, welcome to the video, guys, and obviously enough, at the time of recording this video from Fastlane 2019, we are here in 2 days, 23 hours, 31 minutes, and 48 seconds away from the pay-per-view event Fastlane 2019 itself. Haha. But before we get on to Fastlane stuff, obviously enough, and as I said just previously before, we are going to do my brief rundown review / thoughts, which we'll call it, for Elimination Chamber 2019. So with this said and done, let's get on to my, rundown for Elimination Chamber before we go on to, the main reason why you're here for Fastlane. Haha. Alright. So the first thing we had on the card for Elimination Chamber was Buddy Murphy taking on Akira Tozawa for the Cruiserweight Championship matchup. My prediction for this match was for Buddy Murphy to win this match, and I won this match. So that's my prediction score so far, 1-0. And yes, again, I'm back on my gloves. Winter, hopefully to slightly come to an end or slightly become less cooler as time comes, since it's, March and spring's around the corner. So hopefully the ways of the gloves and the hoodies and the sweatpants and everything else I'm wearing will switch up soon enough, but that's besides the point. So anywho's, winter stuff, gloves, hat, jacket, whatever, let's go. Or let's continue, shall we? More, rather. Alright. After that, like I said before, 1-0 after the Buddy Murphy win for the Cruiserweight Championship match against Akira Tozawa. Tongue twister. Bah. Moving on. Next up, we have the Women's Tag Team Elimination Chamber match, which my predictions were for this chamber match for the women's were for Banks and Bayley, Jackson Tamina, and Carmella and Naomi to win this match. My prediction for this match was correct in that Banks and Bayley are our WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. As of right now, heading into Fastlane, obviously enough. So like I said, my prediction score after this match was 2-0. Next up, we have The Miz and Shane McMahon taking on the Usos for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. My prediction for this match was for The Miz and the Shane to win this match, but wouldn't have been too surprised seeing, or I wouldn't mind seeing the Usos get the win, whether it results in Miz and Shane split up for a Mania feud. Keep this thing in mind as we head towards our Fastlane 2019 predictions. Keep this in mind, you, obviously enough. So with this said and done, Miz and Shane lost this match, so my prediction was incorrect. So that's my prediction score of 2-1 via a roll-up pin from this match. Obviously enough for The Miz and Shane McMahon to lose this match at Elimination Chamber. So, next. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush taking on Finn Balor in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Intercontinental Championship match. My prediction for this match was for Rush and Lashley to win this match, but I would not mind seeing Balor win the title to see where he'd go with it post this match towards, WrestleMania, or just in general with him holding the championship as a whole, obviously enough. My prediction for this match was incorrect, as Lashley and Rush did win this match, and my prediction score after this match was none other than a score of 2-2. Well, actually, yeah. If I messed up with the freaking Miz and the Miz, Shane, and Usos match, my prediction was that for 2-1. My mistake. So if I messed up my words, I am now contradicting myself. So there you go. My point still stands right there. If I messed up, I apologize. So after the Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush and Finn Balor, I am 2-2 for our prediction score, tied at 2. So with that correction out of the way, let's move on next to the Ronda Rousey taking on Ruby Riott Raw Women's Championship matchup. My prediction for this match was for Rousey to win, and she did win this match. So my prediction score of 3-2. Next up, we have Baron Corbin taking on Braun Strowman in a no disqualification match. My prediction for this match was for Strowman to win this match, no matter if there's any assistance from both sides or not, whether Corbin had help or whether Strowman got help from people or not. My prediction for this match was still for Braun Strowman to win this match. But my prediction was incorrect as I watched this match, not in the way I thought this match would go. But this is my jumbled, results / thoughts jumbled in the mix, obviously enough. So with this said, this match, I lost this match, but not in the way I thought it was going to go. At least they could have tried giving us at least a 3-man team to possibly tease a Fastlane 6-man tag team match to finally put this whole feud to rest. But we just got this Corbin, Lashley, McIntyre team up. Heck, I thought this being a good opportunity to bring back Wyatt and Harper. So we could have Wyatt family versus those three: McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin. You could have brought back both Harper and Wyatt, since Rowan is doing his thing with Bryan at the moment. So you could have brought back Harper and Wyatt to have those two team with Braun Strowman to take those guys out at Fastlane, but that didn't happen. So with this said and done, my prediction of this set is now 3-3. 3-3. My prediction 3-3. Tie at 3 after this match. Now for the final match on this rundown / card, we had the men's Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. My prediction for this match was for Styles, Bryan, or Joe for my predictions. Bryan and Styles to continue their feud to WrestleMania, for Bryan to lose it there, or Styles just to put up on the line at Mania. Joe to bring the wow factor, shocking us with something different and unexpected. But overall, my prediction on this show was correct, as Bryan walked out in still and going towards this pay-per-view event for this video itself, Fastlane 2019, our WWE Champion. So with this said, my prediction score and my final prediction score out of Elimination Chamber 2019 was 4 wins and 3 loses for the score. And overall, you might ask yourself, Sunday318, to briefly and quickly say enough, because I do not want to waste time for your sake for this video, obviously enough. What do I have to say about it? Well, overall, while I somewhat have lost some memory of it along the way, overall, leading to the show, we all thought it was just gonna be a time waster and just completely unnecessary. If they was just gonna throw it out there just to cash it in, just to lazily throw it together. Let's just get the hell out of here and let's just give this guys just a whatever show and just moseying along towards WrestleMania, shall we? But that in fact did not happen, personally, to how I felt for the show. This show was put on very well. The matches were spot on, entertaining. I was entertained all the way through. I was never really that bored throughout the show, and I honestly can say enough. That whole thought I said heading to the show, definitely thrown out the window, because this Elimination Chamber 2019 show was, in fact, that good. So, and pretty much overall, this show can be summarized by one, in fact, superstar enough. Kofi Kingston. Enough said. So, let this rundown out of the way. Elimination Chamber 2019 can say adios. And now we are going to be jumping into the main reason why you are here, for none other than the Fastlane 2019 predictions. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. At this current time of Fastlane 2019 being here, which is going to be in 2 days, 23 hours, 23 minutes, and 30 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself. So with this said and done, let's get started with our predictions as we scroll down to the bottom of the card. Alright, first up, we have the kickoff match, which is going to be Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien. I'm calling him that because obviously that is his name. Screw you, WWE, for calling him just Andrade. Whatever. Andrade Cien is his name, and that's why I shall call him. Enough said. So as I said, my prediction for this match is going to be for Andrade Cien to win this match, even though I would not mind seeing Rey Mysterio win this match, because I think Andrade really needs that push of adrenaline and back into his step, And since he's just kind of slowly coming, just slightly making his way down to the bottom of the barrel where people are just slightly not giving a shit about who he is or what he's here. And it just sucks to see such a guy be treated like that. So, my thought about that, so with this said, Andrade Cien Almas deserves the fetch, deserves the bone for Adrenaline for himself. And if it does, then there you go. If not, then like I said, I would not mind seeing Rey Mysterio get the win. So just said, Rey Mysterio, there you go. You're not my prediction, but if you win, then cool. My prediction is going for Andrade, obviously enough. Next up, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match, triple threat matchup between the Revival taking on Aleister Black and Ricochet taking on the team of Gable and Rude for obviously enough for the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup. My prediction for this match is going to be for the Revival to retain this match, but Ricochet and Aleister Black have been hot on the scene ever since they've arrived up, ever since they've been called up. They've been doing swell, very swell on their run so far on the main roster, and if the Revival were to lose this match, whether or not it's for the controversy of whether or not they're actually leaving WWE or not, no matter what it is, if the Revival does in fact lose this match to one of these teams, I would wish it was going to be Aleister Black and Ricochet, because like I said, they've been that good so far on the card, on the main roster. Every single match they've done so far has been spectacular. Just wow factor. Just wow. Great. Just great talent. Just great talent. And personally, while Aleister Black and Ricochet do make a swell tag team, me personally, that one-time match that we saw Ricochet and Finn Balor as a tag team, that was my go-to tag team. Because you saw these guys, Finn Balor and Ricochet, work off each other so swell at that these guys, if WWE just decided just to not feel that powerful or that talented and just that freaking, that spark in Finn Balor as a singles guy for some apparent reason, which is complete bullshit if that's their opinion, by the way. If they did in fact feel that way, then you know what? Finn Balor and Ricochet could be that driving tag team to actually drive the force home that they can be a swell tag team. Because just that one spot-off match with Finn Balor and Ricochet being a tag team, those two, yes. But Aleister Black and Aleister Black and Ricochet, they work on each other well, obviously enough as well. But you know what? And Aleister Black, like I said before, well, my personal opinion was just the fact of how, Finn Balor and Ricochet, work together, and Aleister Black could, be his own superstar and, be his, slight Undertaker kind of character, which he has the sprinkle of an Undertaker slight character, and if WWE really wanted to push that fact home, he could, in fact, if he seriously could, if WWE did the correct way of actually booking his character, he could eventually, along the lines in the future, become the new generation Undertaker. If and only if WWE was to drive that fact home and actually make his character that booked that well. But that's just to be seen, and that's just my sprinkle of opinion for both Ricochet and Aleister Black, with some little flavor of Finn Balor being with Ricochet off that one-time match. But so with the said and done, back to the point at hand, back to the actual match here, Fastlane. If I was to actually see somebody win the tag team off of the Revival, I would want it to be those two. But I also wouldn't care or wouldn't mind, almost had a hiccup there, wouldn't mind if Gable and Rude won the titles, off of them, obviously enough. So I wouldn't care if they got it, but if someone was actually going to become new champions out of this match, I would hope that Ricochet and Aleister Black would win this match. But if not, then my prediction is still going to be around the lines and say that the Revival is going to win this matchup. So this said, there's your prediction, and as we're going to continue on next up on the card with the women's the women's SmackDown Live tag team. No, not. I'm feeling so stupid. The SmackDown Women's Championship between Asuka and Mandy Rose. Personally, and I'm pretty sure a good 99% of people can say this, that no one can give a flying fuck about this, because Asuka's not been around that long here on SmackDown Live for recently that long. She's been gone off the card that long, and we just haven't seen her and Mandy Rose even interact with each other. It's been, it's like the closest we got is freaking Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville saying, "Oh yeah, Asuka's gonna do this. You're gonna fear. Asuka fears me. Asuka fears Mandy Rose. She is not ready for Mandy Rose," and yada 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 yada. That's the closest we got. We've never seen these guys interact in the ring or nothing. Nothing at all. We had that one time just this last Tuesday on SmackDown where Asuka attacked Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville on stage after her match with Naomi. So that's the closest we got with contact between these two, and that's just not strong enough for me to personally really care. So I personally think it's just going to be a drop off match, just a cash in, thrown out match between Asuka and Mandy Rose, just to drive them, just to get them in the ring, just to get this match over so they can move on to WrestleMania after this match. So with this said, this is going to be easy prediction, and my prediction is going to be for Asuka to get the bone and go fetch. So there you go, Asuka. Next up, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship matchup between Sasha Banks and Bayley taking on Nia Jax and Tamina. My prediction for this match, and it's kind of sad because this could have just happened back at Elimination Chamber. My prediction for this match is for Nia Jax and Tamina to win this match, so that they can have their moment in the sun at WrestleMania, where we can have a good feel moment for Sasha and Bayley to win the tag teams back at WrestleMania. Because yeah, we had that moment at Elimination Chamber, and that they could have driven that fact home at WrestleMania between Bayley and Sasha, but they just wanted to drop the ball and just give it to us early. And, it just seemed, and even so, if we get that fact at WrestleMania, yeah, it's going to feel not that important since we just saw it, since we're going to be seeing it again at WrestleMania, but, what's there that we book it for you? It's what happens. So, if this actually does in fact happen, then there you go. My prediction would be correct. I have this both for Fastlane and WrestleMania, mind you. But if not, then if Banks and Bayley actually win this match, then by all means, good job, and let's just see where they go towards WrestleMania. So, with this said, my prediction for this match is for Nia Jax and Tamina to win this match, but I would not mind seeing Banks and Bayley win this match as well. So, with this said, there you go. Alright, next up, we have, speaking about tag teams, we have the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship matchup between the Usos and The Miz and Shane McMahon. My prediction for this match is going to be, like I said before, I told you before, to keep what I said before earlier in this video by Elimination Chamber rundown. Keep these things in mind, because it's exactly what I said before. It's a copy and paste scenario set for the actual prediction. My prediction for this match is for the Usos because of the factor driving home the potential split of The Miz and McMahon for a feud between these two going towards WrestleMania. So, if this happens to happen, and one of these guys turn heel, which I'm thinking more likely than not is going to be towards Shane McMahon, because a good chunk of The Miz's career has been him being heel. And I think this is just about time. I think this is just about done with that. We personally need to see The Miz being a face more than a heel at this current time. So if they're actually going to drive this fact home between these two guys, then it needs to be that The Miz needs to turn. No, The Miz needs to keep face. Shane McMahon needs to be the one who turns heel. No matter if this match, actually, ends with them being screwed together, or if this match actually ends clearly, and then post-match, they get into the fire, they get into a brawl where Shane turns on Miz, or Miz turns on Shane, whatever they do. So, with this said, my prediction for this match is a copy-paste scenario from Elimination Chamber, And my prediction for this match is going to be for The Miz, for Miz and Shane to potentially break up and have their feud at WrestleMania for that sake, for the splitting up, and overall for the Usos to retain their tag team championships here for Fastlane heading into WrestleMania 35. So with that said, let's move on next up to the wow shocking factor of them all for this last week on Raw. Since we have the Shield taking on the team of Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. My prediction for this match is going to be another interesting one, because my prediction for this match is going to be for the Shield to win this match for safe-wise. Just to play it safe, my prediction will be for the Shield. But this is when the interesting factor comes into play. There are rumors as to how Roman Reigns after this match could be going on to face Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. And I can already feel that no one wants this match at all. So, if this in fact does happen, if this does in fact happen, how the Shield wins this match, I personally feel that instead of Baron Corbin, if you're going to have Dean go his own way, Seth go on to face Brock, go on their own merry way, and leave Roman to do his own thing, I personally feel that if you're going to put Roman against somebody, it should be freaking Drew McIntyre. Why Corbin? Why Corbin? I mean, you can even say fucking Bobby Lashley, mind you, but even that's kind of dull. So I feel personally that it should just go towards Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, if you were to actually give Roman to do his own thing at WrestleMania. But that is the if factor if the Shield actually wins this match. But there's also another factor where Dean can actually screw up this match for their team and turn on Seth and Roman. Yeah, that can in fact happen. Dean can actually turn on Seth and Roman, and this could actually be the very end of this so-called very last time with the Shield coming back again for like the third or fourth time in a row, whatever. Disregard that. But the point still stands. To end this apparent reunion with the Shield here at Fastlane and let these guys go on their merry ways once again, Seth, this whole thing could actually go where Seth can just focus on, can still be mad at Dean, like, oh, you screwed us again, Dean, screw you, Dean, or whatever, and just he can have that drive and anger, and actually kind of use that, and slightly maybe use that drive to actually boost his confidence and aggression towards Brock Lesnar heading towards WrestleMania. Seth can do that, while Dean and Roman can actually have the match at WrestleMania. You can have Dean versus Roman at WrestleMania. So there can actually draw the line where that can give both Dean and Roman something to do at WrestleMania. So no matter what happens in this match, whether it's the Shield can win this match or the Shield actually screws up themselves in this match in the hands of Ambrose, something in this match could draw a line in the sand. Whether we get a Shield success or a Shield failure. That's all to be seen, guys. It's all to be seen at Fastlane. So, with this end, gentlemen, no matter what confusion out of this ball of storyline confusion can get to you, no matter where WWE goes with this, I am going to stay true to myself, and I'm going to say that the Shield is going to win this match at Fastlane, and that in the hopes that Baron Corbin does not face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and instead we get Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. But knowing WWE, they're not gonna give us that, and they're just gonna do fucking Roman and Baron, and probably just have Lashley and fucking Drew on the outside as their managers. That's just knowing WWE for you, but that's to be seen in the future, guys. That's just to be seen. So with the same, ladies and gentlemen, last time I'm saying this, the Shield is my prediction to win this match. As we move on next to Charlotte Flair taking on Becky Lynch. If Becky wins this match, she gets added to the Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. Blah. Which in and of itself is kind of bullshit because, Becky did in fact win the Rumble, so why is she the one having to fight for her contendership for this match? Facepalm, WWE. Not really Facebook, but still. Think your shit through. Seriously, think your shit through. That's just bullshit. Even when on paper, you should have just said, you know what? This doesn't sound right. Oh well, fuck it. There you go. You know, it just seems how that seems how WWE just did this and just how to do it. Just do things nowadays. So, whatever. We're getting the drive home. How, you know, this match is going to be played out to finally get these three together, and we're just gonna let the freaking ride come to an end and just see how these guys finally come together as a three. Because obviously, is what's going to happen. And this is actually gonna be why. Because actually, you gotta figure out why with my prediction. Obviously enough, because honestly enough. This match is not going to be brutally honest, this match is not going to end. There's not going to be a winner in this match. Because, honestly, I actually felt this before Ronda came out on Monday Night Raw to attack and pretty much brutalize Becky Lynch. I thought, and we're most likely probably still going to get this, where Ronda's going to come out and actually just ruin this match and actually end this match with a disqualification. No matter if she's going to attack Becky and or Charlotte, or no matter what happens, you know, whatever happens in this match, I feel that this match is going to end in a disqualification in the hands of Ronda Rousey. Granted, like I said, I felt this before the event of Monday Night Raw happened prior to this video, with Ronda coming out and actually attacking Becky on Raw. So, no matter if this happens, so if that does in fact happen here at Fastlane, it's gonna feel not that special and unique since, like I said, it just happened just on the go-home show. But, you know, once again, it's WWE for you. They'll do what they want to do. So, it's predictability on top of predictability on this predictability Sunday. So, there you go. So, with it said, my prediction for this match is no one for this match because I feel that this prediction is going to be no one because I feel that this match is going to end in a disqualification in the hands of Ronda Rousey once again. But if that does not in fact happen, I'm just going to go for a clear-cut freaking flat prediction. Just give you Becky Lynch because obviously it's obvious. Because obviously it's fucking obvious. We're getting Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair at Wrestlemania 35 for the Raw Women's Championship. How obvious can you be? Come on, you guys. It's obvious. Come on, it's plain obvious. So, with this said, Becky Lynch, for my prediction, how many times can I say if in one freaking sentence? If there could be a winner. But, honestly think, there's not going to be a winner. So with this said, Becky Lynch, here's your prediction pass if you actually win this match. But, to be honestly, it's not going to happen. So with this said, Becky Lynch officially tags my prediction, but overall, no one's going to win this match because it's going to end in a disqualification. So with this said, let's move forward to none other than the final match on the card and the final match on the hand of this video, with it's going to be the WWE Championship matchup block between Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens, as my phone is giving me my 20% low battery warning. Yay, just in time. Woo, good timing for me to end this video. Woo. Anyways, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. My prediction for this match is for, even though it sucks to say this, my prediction for this match is going to be for Daniel Bryan to retain his title over the hands of Kevin Owens, who just returned again. That's the reason why it's going to suck, because Owens just returned to just slash the tires off of Kofi Kingston's chance of going to this match here at Fastlane. So in a sense, that's kind of bullshitty, but that's not Owens' fault. That's Vince McMahon's and WWE's fault. So there's your middle finger for that sake. Screwing Kofi Kingston after his freaking swell performance both on the go-home show to Elimination Chamber and his performance in the Chamber match itself. So here's your moment again, WWE and Vince. But still, you know, this could still drive home the fact of how, whether or not, this could still drive home the fact of a potential, another triple threat match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, where we can have Bryan taking on Owens, taking on Kofi. How does that sound to you guys? Honestly, how does that sound? Granted, all this time I said I've been pushing down the throat of saying Owens, no, that was, oh my god, Styles and Bryan, Styles and Bryan, Styles and Bryan. Bryan's gonna win because Styles. Styles is gonna win because Bryan, and all this shit in a barrel going towards WrestleMania for Bryan and Styles to face for a championship. So, who would have thought that this, in the end of the day, is going out the window for the sake of Owens and freaking Kofi Kingston? Who would have thought that? Honestly, who would have thought that? So, like I said, Styles isn't really even doing. He hasn't really been booked since Elimination Chamber. And even then, he wasn't really that booked that spectacularly like as he's supposed to be. As his title, AJ Styles, they're phenomenal. He hasn't really been booked phenomenally recently. So go figure. Well, in a sense, also that can also be helped in the factor of how recently there's been a rumor in the past where Styles has been wanting to take time off, or is going to want to take time off. And if that's the case, then that's the reason why. So there's a logical reason why Styles has not really been booked that well recently, but it's just because of that. So he's want to take a break. So, if that's the case, then so be it. But point still stands. I find it funny how I just find it so funny how I spent all this time throughout the past saying Bryan Styles, Bryan Styles, Bryan Styles, Mania 35, Bryan Styles. All that shit. Just to throw at you throughout all this time, all my videos throughout all this time, the past couple of months. Throughout the past couple of events, just to say, oh yeah, that thought process out the window. You know what we're gonna get instead? Bryan Styles, no, not Bryan Styles. Bryan Styles out the door. You're fired. You're fired. You're not fired. You're on break. You're on break. We'll come back to you next time, some other time. So go take a break. Go sit in timeout. Go sit on the kid chair with freaking I don't know, someone else, some other feud. but all jokes aside, but seriously, who would have thought that process would just go out the window to leave in the fact of the surprising fact of both Bryan and Owens and potentially Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania 35? Who would have thought that? So if that does happen, honestly enough, and if Kofi, let me just say this right now, if no matter what happens, I feel that Bryan's gonna lose at Mania. Let's be honest, but if it is Owens, then cool. But if it's Kofi Kingston, for the love of God, mind's blown everywhere. Enough said. That is enough said, as we have come to a conclusion as of right now, as I said before, as we conclude this video again, with my prediction being for Bryan to overcome Owens to go on to WrestleMania to get his rematch against Bryan, while also including Kofi Kingston in the match for WrestleMania 35 for a triple threat match for the WWE Championship at Mania 35. So now with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I overall thank you all for watching this prediction video, and with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my very last prediction video before we jump back onto the board, back onto the reins of what I promised you back in 2018 to come back in 2019 strong full for both prediction videos and reviews back onto the channel. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, Fastlane 2019 is back on. It's the very last time we're going to be using this so-called my 2018 format, my late 2018 format, where it's just predictions and just brief reviews beforehand for my prediction for the next prediction video. So that format has come to a conclusion at the conclusion of this prediction video right here for Fastlane 2019, as we welcome back my old format with welcoming back with open arms, coming back for none other than WrestleMania 35 predictions. So with this said, WrestleMania 35 is just around the corner, and we are on the way there for the Fastlane, on the way to WrestleMania 35. Haha. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching this prediction video, and I hope you all enjoy Fastlane 2019, because to me, it looks like, even though some of the matches seem kind of iffy and just seem just not really caring, going towards this show, hopefully this whole show can turn out to be a positive and not a negative. Which, spoiler alert, this little functioning is what is going to happen next month for WrestleMania 35 predictions. Because I know I'm gonna be talking a lot because that's gonna be WrestleMania 30. And because if you know my past WrestleMania prediction videos, yeah, they can go up to close to 40 to 60 minutes long. And I don't want to be here that long to talk about some other things before we talk about WrestleMania shit. So I'm not gonna be here for that. So what I'm gonna be doing for WrestleMania 35 predictions for my Fastlane rundown is I'm gonna go right through the rundown, my review, my results and scores and whatnot. And instead of actually talking about it, I'm gonna simply just give you this. I'm gonna start once the last prediction on the card ends on my rundown. I'm gonna hold up my fist, and either gonna be either a thumbs up show, personally, or a thumbs down show. So, not just this. It either has to be. It's either one or the other. Either I feel like it's gonna be a good show, or a bomb show. No more than that. I'm literally going to type out in the bottom of my rundown notes either a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And that is going to be it for Fastlane, my thoughts and my review for that, my brief, rundown of Fastlane. So with that said, that's going to happen as we come into you next time for my WrestleMania 35 predictions. As we welcome them back, both prediction videos and reviews back here for the channel here for 2019 moving forward. So with all of this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, after I just burped, almost slightly just burped in my words. Again, I'm hiccuping, I'm burping over my words. I'm just excited. Plus it's just cold. It's just cold. So no more fooling around, guys, and it's time. It's time. WrestleMania 35 and WrestleMania time is finally upon us, guys. So like I said, I hope you all enjoyed Fastlane 2019. As the wind is starting to build up, and it's going crazy. It's WrestleMania. I am the Avatar. I am Sonic WWE 3T, and it's WrestleMania 35 season, baby. Ah! Cringe. Cringe. So, with that cringeful thing out of the way, I overall thank you guys for watching my Fastlane 2019 prediction video at WrestleMania 35. Like I said before, after my super state attack or my supersonic attack, since I'm a Sonic themed channel. I'm a Sonic fan. So with that supersonic style, rage attack, rage and power up and transformation out of the way with this random wind around me going on just there for a second, I'm going to conclude this video with off of a bang. As I'm saying, once again, I hope you enjoyed this randomness and funny little skit I just did in this video. That was just non-scripted, by the way. That was just completely out of the blue. And honestly, that's what you come to expect from my channel, guys. That's what you come to expect from my channel. So all is said and done. No more bullshit out of the way. I'm coming to you guys in this video off of a bang. So I was saying, I thank you all for watching this video. I'm Sonic318, and I'm signing out for WrestleMania 35. The predictions coming up is next. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy WrestleMania. I hope you guys enjoy Fastlane 2019 for all it's worth. And I'll see you guys next time for my WWE WrestleMania 35 prediction video. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sonic318, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.